Hello, hola, and welcome to this music channel video. My name is Simmons, and I'll be your host for today. Now, this video is a breakdown of my recent song that I posted called Ignorance, Dealing with the Truth. And I name dropped quite a lot in this song. So I will be revealing those names in the song during my breakdown. So now we're gonna start the breakdown. The song says, "Tim said my name was too boring, yet he kept going and kept touring." That is about my ex. Tim is my ex-boyfriend. Uh, he said, "Oh, we're gonna have to change your name, and because your name is too boring." I'm like, "Girl, what?" And my mom said that if I had lived like in the 80s or 70s, I would have had the perfect name. I would have had the perfect name. Yet he kept going, kept touring, basically means like, yet yet he was a cheater. He was a serial cheater. And he cheated on me allegedly twice that I know of. Girl, and who knows if he even did cheat on me at all. You know. I knew I would make it one day, minus what family had to say. Used to say. That line is about the fact that my family really, I feel like they. Why am I getting all these notifications, bitch? I'm getting like 6,000 new videos and 6,000 new videos uploaded and shit. Anyway, so my family used to bully me. My family used to say, "Oh, your status on Facebook's like ass." My family used to say, like, let me think. My family used to, basically, they would be like, "Oh, you ain't never gonna make it, da da da." So, and my mom's boyfriend says, "Oh, a social media job is unrealistic." I'm like, "Girl, okay, okay, okay." Oh, sidebar. I'm also doing not necessarily a get ready with me, but a like a life updates video on my main channel, just so that y'all can know that I'm okay and I haven't died. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming also today as well. So anyway, so they thought I needed a real job. Kayla treated me as a she's club. So my family used to say, "Oh, you need to get a job. You need to get a job." And girl, I have some tea on that in my next video, which I'll be recording soon after this. So I'm not gonna talk about that. They used to tell me that all the time as a kid. You need to start working. You need to start working, and it was because they told me you need to start working as a kid that my mom and her boyfriend took me to Six Flags Great Adventure and got me a job there. And I started working there. I worked there for 3 months from March 23rd, 2013 until June 27th, 2013. And almost 4 months. I worked there almost 4 months. Kayla treated me as an issues club. That is about my friend Kayla from the Story Times. I did a couple videos with her. And we're not friends anymore. We're really not friends anymore. She blocked me randomly one day, and I was like, "Hey, if she doesn't support me, if she does not support me, then fuck her." Like, you know. Like, she was manipulative, she was racist, she was, I mean, just so many different things. She was a pathological liar, like, so many different things. Like, I strongly believe that she had sex with my boyfriend, like, you know. And then when I tried to confront them about it, they're like, "Oh, Tim is gay, this or that." Because now mind you, the boyfriend I believe she had sex with is Tim, the guy I just told you all about. And I was like, I think I told her, "Oh, I think you like Tim." When we were dating, this is back when I was dating him, like last year, 2016. At the beginning of 2016, and she said, Tia Kayla told me, "Oh, I don't like Tim. Tim is gay." And I'm like, "Girl, yeah, you probably slept with him, girl." Like, oh my god. So Kayla is the type of girl that she'll tell you, "Oh, I think Indian guys smell and all that shit," and then she'll turn around and date an Indian dude. Like, she's dating an Indian dude now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so let's move on from that. I went from being sad to dealing, and now my testimony is now. Oh, and my testimony is now healing. Okay, that's kind of. Well, I went from being sad to dealing means like I went from, you know, being depressed all the time to like dealing with the truth, dealing with my true feelings, shit. And my testimony is not healing. That means like I'm using my story to tell the world like, what I've been through. My cousin cursed out my mother, who treated him similar to a brother. One of them acknowledged the truth. They only accept our shared DNA from youth. Okay, I'm gonna break that down. My cousin cursed out my mother, is self-explanatory because my cousin did curse out my mom. Uh, one of my cousins was telling my mom, and that's the cousin I was writing about. This cousin was telling my mother, who you don't disrespect, girl. Like, and I know my mom has her ways, but girl, you don't tell my mother, fuck you. He told my mom, fuck you, to her face. I was like, girl. And my mom went off, girl. My mom went off. I've seen her go off like that on me, but girl, she went off on these hoes. She was starting these niggas. She went off on these niggas right now. Not right now, but back then. Back then. She went off on them niggas. Like, you know, because they deserved it. Like, and then my other cousin was trying to defend his brother because, girl, they're twins and shit. I'm like, girl, y'all both are ratchet. Like, I don't need y'all in my life, but yet I'm over your house. I'm over your house because my mom brings me there. I'm close with one of the cousins. I'm close with one of the twins. But yet, even though this twin told, okay, I'm getting into what they only accept our shared DNA from youth means. Um, that was about what I was just about to say. When the cousin, the twin I'm close with, was saying, oh, we only accept you because you're family. If you weren't family, we wouldn't accept you. And I was like, really, girl? Really, girl? Are you serious? So it really means, see, you're really giving me a double entendre. Like, girl, you're trying to justify why you don't accept me, girl. So, because if you're saying we only accept you because you're family, that means you don't accept me, girl. Alright. Not that it's my sexuality to respect, thus they say I'm family, yet deflect. Not that it's my sexuality to respect, that line means that I feel like they should respect my sexuality. But it's going off of like, okay, those two lines are piggybacking off of the only I said are shared a different youth line. They're piggybacking off that line. Um, it's kind of like they're telling me, you know, oh, we only accept because you're family, but yet every time. Okay, so I'm gonna get into that. When I get a man, they fail to clap. If I get a lass, then their love is on the lap. Okay, so those lines mean like when I date boys, right? When I date men, I'm grown now, so I gotta say men. Well, back in the day when I used to date boys, when I used to date boys, they didn't give a fuck. They did not clap for me. They did not care. Even though they say they accept me being bisexual, whatever. But like the minute I date a girl, oh, now they're clapping for me. Now they're talking about Don better get that pussy. Don better get that. You better pound her in her ass, and da da da. And I'm like, girl, okay. I'm taking a mental note. I'm taking a mental note, girl. What you're saying, what you're doing, is two different things, girl. Like y'all claim y'all accept me, but yet y'all don't clap when I date a girl. Like that's so strange to me. So strange to me. Rob says I should try to say more, that my gayness makes me a bore. I tried to write about Ferguson, yet my mom disliked it. I'm not Tennyson. Okay, those lines are about the fact that my mom's friend from the story times, his name is Rob, and my Patreon girls know, but I think I've said his name on Patreon, I'm not sure. But girl, Rob was saying that, because my mom and I invited him to one of the open mic events I was performing at. And he said to my mom, this is a great platform for him, this is a great thing for him to do. And he was telling my mom and I, you know, oh, you don't have to, oh, you just talk about your gayness, you're better than that. And I'm like, y'all can't see me, I'm making the Wendy shade face, girl. The Wendy Williams shade face, girl. Like, bitch, what? Like, why would you tell me that? Oh, right, it's because you're homophobic, girl. And he said, because, oh, my mom also said, now, I, now, okay. Rob was saying I should say more than just me being, well, quote unquote gay, because he thinks I'm gay. But my mom said, oh, you should try to write about more than just your gayness. Try to write about more than that. I'm like, girl, you're homophobic too, girl. Get into it, because if you're talking about me, writing about more than just my quote unquote gayness, girl, doesn't that make you not accept gays? And she has been known to use the word faggot, and I've clocked her T on that twice. I have a transgender cousin, and she called him a faggot. She called her a faggot. And, because I know I slip up too, but what's even worse is you slip up and then you call them a faggot. Like, my mom has done that, like, multiple times. And I'm like, you will not ever use that language around me. Like, you will never. As long as you're breathing. Same thing, like, my mom gets mad because she got mad at me last week, 2 weeks ago, because she thought I was telling her to go fuck herself. And she screamed at me. And she was like, no matter what you do, as long as you're breathing, you will never tell me go fuck yourself. So I had that same theory to her. Like when she was saying faggot, I was like, you will never, ever say that language around me. You know what I'm saying? But how do we get from that to the gayness part, girl? See how I be driving one topic into another, girl. I tried to write about Ferguson, but my mom disliked it. I'm not Tennyson. That is kind of self-explanatory, girl. Because I tried to write about Ferguson lines. I wrote a poem. I forget the title. I have to look into my notes. It was about me getting profiled by the police. It was a short poem, my shortest poem I've ever written. It was about me getting profiled by the police way back in 2016. And I also wrote about Michael Brown, who got shot in Ferguson, which is why I wrote that line. I tried to write about Ferguson and my mom's reaction to it. The line "I'm not Tennyson" is basically me saying, like, "Girl, I'm not a poet. Like, girl, I'm not a legendary poet like Tennyson, bitch. Like, I'm not an English poet. I'm not no legendary English poet like Tennyson, bitch." All right, so I wrote about how I cheated on you. I pleased me. That's to my ex-boo. That is about the fact that I wrote that poem. What is it called? What is it called? I really forget the name of the poem. Why am I forgetting everything today? Like, I forgot about the profile, the name of the profiling poem. Now I'm forgetting to cheat on you, please myself poem. Because I remember the words. I cheated on you, please myself. I know I was done with all the wealth, or something like that. I thought I was done with all the wealth. I knew for me, you were not a stand, even though I'm the man with the plan from an Alpan. Girl, I still remember. I memorized that shit, and I recited it at open mic at Willenboro. So those the line I wrote, the two lines I wrote I just said I was about to say the poem that I just wrote today. The two lines I wrote ignorance that I wrote about how I cheated on you, I pleased me, that's to my boo. That is a play on words pertaining to. That's a reference to my poem that I wrote about the I cheated on you to please myself. That poem. That's a reference to that poem. Nikki told you I'm done with fraudulence. I wrote this poem to stop ignorance. Okay, that's a reference to the Nicki Minaj song "No Frauds," and uh, you know, I did write this poem to stop ignorance because a lot of times, like, people don't realize that they're hurting me. And I wrote this to stop the ignorance about people hurting me. And I wrote this to stop people from ignoring the facts. Because the word ignorant, you have to replace the word ignorant with words ignoring the fact that blank. And replace it with whatever you're ignoring. So my family was ignorant of the fact that they were hurting me. From my cousin saying, oh, we only accept you because you're family. From Rob saying, right about just right, you're better than everybody. From my mom saying, right about more than just your gayness. To my mom's boyfriend saying, and my boyfriend too, being ignorant too, but my mom's boyfriend was ignorant as well. So that's what that really was about. I mean, shall I say more, girl? Yeah. So that's it for this breakdown. I'm doing another video after this. Didn't think it was gonna be this long, girl. Did not think it was going to be this long. I will be doing another video soon. A story time. There's going to be a couple story times and one. Yeah. I mean, I'm really doing this. I'm really hustling. I'm really trying to do this. I'm trying to figure out if I should record a music channel video. Now that I had the songs up. Or whether I should just keep the music stuff to my Patreon. I don't know. Alright, so, and I'm making this video on my phone because I have computer problems with my computer. I had to switch my computer monitor to the other one that I have, to my third one. Plus I lost the charger to my my personal laptop, my red personal laptop. So with that being said, I love you guys down. I will see you guys in the next video. Check out my main channel. Bye.